Do you want to play Japanese Nintendo games on your N64? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to mod your N64 with only like a $20 part to be able to play Japanese N64 games. That's what we're doing. Okay, so all you really need is an N64 and a specific part that I got off of Amazon. Gonna show it on screen and put the link in the description. I'm not sponsored by them, of course, but yeah. So basically, in here, where's my knife? There we go. So basically in here, I'm gonna be careful that I don't break anything. There we go. So, in here, it has everything we need. So it comes with a replacement cartridge slot and screws, and the 2 screwdrivers you're going to need for this. So you're going to need a tri-wing screwdriver. I don't know if you can still focus on that very well, but a tri-wing screwdriver. So basically, it's like a normal screwdriver, but it has 3. It's a Y pretty much. And this screwdriver, which is a specialty screwdriver that Nintendo used. And obviously, in here, there is the cartridge slot itself that the games sit in. So on the Japanese games, they have tabs like this, but in the middle. And on the N64 that I at least have, you can see in there, there's the tabs on the sides right there. But on the Japanese ones, they're closer to the cartridge slot. So to make it able to play Japanese games, basically all you have to do, put this in. That way, there's no tabs on this one. 2 games can pretty much just go in there. Don't quite know which way. I'm hoping it'll be really noticeable once I get it open. So, yeah. Taking the garbage out of the way. So, first thing you want to do is you want to remove the jumper pack from your N64. Now, most N64s have a remover thing. I got my N64 secondhand. It did not come with the remover thing. So, and I hate having to do this, I'm going to use this screwdriver here. So, at the very back, there is a little slot that your screwdriver should be able to just very easily pop into. Then you have your jumper pack. Do not lose this. Without the jumper pack, your N64 will not run at all. So you do need to be very careful and not lose this. Which is why I'm going to put there. Okay, so let's move Super Mario 64 out of the way. So once that's out, you can flip it over. Then, as you can see here, there are a whole bunch of screws. Whole bunch. Mine's missing all the screws. Oh no, they're there. It is seemingly missing 2 of them. 2 in these holes right there, but the other ones are there. I don't know if mine's missing any, or maybe I'm just blind, but basically, just go in here. The screwdriver's the most comfortable to hold, but pretty much just unscrew screws. Should come right out. There we go. It's one, and the feet come off. So remember to save the feet. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's one. Another one right here. Is that what you want to get? So, lefty loosey. Don't drop the screwdriver. Okay. It's not as easy as it looks, which hoping it doesn't look that easy. Otherwise, I'm gonna look like a real dum-dum. Okay. There's another one. There's one in each of the feet, except for these feet. There's one in both of the big feet, and then 2 in the corners. Then one on, I guess, one on each middle part. Yeah. Some YouTubers, or I guess just some people in general, like a YouTuber I watch, Nintendo, he recommends using an angle grinder and just grinding off the tabs from your N64, which works. However, I feel like this is just kind of less risky of breaking it, and if you want to return it to all, I guess, stock parts, you can. With this method, with this one, as opposed to what he does, which is I'll just put a clip up on screen right now. I guess here-ish. He pretty much just lops them right off. Which I guess he says it's relatively cheap. However, doing it the way I am with this replacement part not only gets you these screwdrivers, which you need for most Nintendo consoles, it has less risk of permanently damaging your Nintendo console. So, I think that's all the way loose. Got the screw. That means that there's 2 more here and here. So we want to get those. Yeah. The screws are fairly loose. I don't know why I thought they'd be any tighter than they are. Because they really aren't that tight. They're like a good tightness for screws for a like million-year-old game system. By millions of years old, I mean like what, 2000, 1990 something, 2000. It's not that old. I am having trouble getting onto this screw over here, which I am slightly worried about. I'm just going to skip over to this one. Because, yeah, this one's on right away. And, like, I can really feel this one kind of unscrewing. That other one I couldn't really. So I'm tad worried about that, but it should be fine. So, there you go. The screw is right there. Yeah, and then there's... Oh, the other one... So the one that I thought was stuck fell out. This one didn't, though. It's still partially screwed in. So, finish doing that, put the screw there, and now this part should just come right off unless there is one in here, which I do not see. Don't think I missed any, so yeah, there you go. Okay, I can feel it right here. This bottom half comes right off. We're going to, well, I mean, I guess first of all, we can look at it and see if it's dirty. There's like a big gash right there. I don't know what's up with that. Otherwise, it's a little dusty. I'll probably dust this off before I put it back together. But we do not need to worry about unscrewing any of this, because what we are interested in is this piece right here, the cartridge slot. I am slightly worried about having the doors here pop off, because they're spring-loaded, and I would assume that there would be a pain in the butt to put on. It also seemingly looks like I was wrong, which I was. It's kind of hard to see. These are not tri-wing screws. These are normal. I just call them plus screws. I don't know their actual name. But yeah. Basically, okay, these are a lot tighter than the Gambit screws. So basically, just unscrew the 2 screws. There's one screw. It does look a little worn down, so I am glad that they provided new screws with it. Yeah, like, I don't like the noise this makes as I take it apart. Okay. Yeah. The reason I'm making this video is because when I went to do research to do this, so I don't like irreparably damage my N64, I couldn't find a single video that wasn't, like I said, Nintendo angle grinding. Well, I guess I can just show you. Angle grinding this bit here, the notches off. I couldn't find a single video of somebody just flat out, taking it apart, showing to put like another one in. Yeah, not a single person. So as far as I know, I'm the only person to show actually putting this in, as opposed to destroying the original hardware, which I don't like. I'm gonna keep this afterwards. I'm probably gonna put it with probably my Game Boy games, just because that's where it would be handy. So now Now this obviously, so this is what I was talking about the springs. If those pop off, I imagine they'd be pretty annoying to put back on. Basically, you want to line up this square here with this square down here, which it now is. And then get your screws. I'm going to use the new ones right here. They're nicely in this bag. Again, I'm not sponsored by the people who make these replacement cartridge slots. I just bought it off of Amazon for, I think all in total is $20, maybe a bit less. However, this, like, it arrived pretty quick, and so far it's been pretty easy. My one thing is I want to line up the screws, though I don't damage anything. Ooh, it feels like I'm damaging something as I screw this in. Okay. That lined in, or lined up, not lined in. I mean, I guess technically lined in, but yeah, that feels way too tight. Am I breaking it? Is it not, like, lined up properly? No, it's lined up properly. The sides of it are just, like, really, really tight, which is worrying. You know, maybe there's a specific screw to each side, you know? Maybe that's what's... Oh, okay. Screwdriver's magnetic, which is nice. Okay. Not magnetic enough to make this easy. Because why would it be? Okay. Now, okay. Steady. Then this screws in. This screwdriver is very slippery, especially if you're someone like me who has pretty humongous hands. This screwdriver is really slippery, and well, it's in. That side isn't in, but this, yeah, no. So as you can see that right there, it's not even focus on this. Yeah, as you can kind of see there, it's not even like fully screwed in all the way. I don't like this. Not one bit. Feels so tight. It really feels like I'm going to break something here. You know what? I'm going to unscrew this and use the original ones. Yeah, I don't like how tight that feels there. So I'm going to believe this one right here is one of the original ones. So, okay. It is stuck. So let's hope maybe it magnets to it. Perfect. And grab you. And then just basically gotta line you up there. Kind of. I'll probably do a better job of lining up once I have it in. And then, yeah, this is really tight too, which makes me think maybe it isn't lined up properly, so I don't want to keep on forcing it. Man, I really don't like this. This is not going as easy as I thought it would. But yeah, so line it up. All lined up. It is all the way down. It is perfectly aligned. So now, okay, line up the screw. Now, screw it in. Okay, now it feels a lot easier. So I don't know if maybe I did something wrong last time. Okay, so basically at this point, my camera cut out. And not only that, but when my camera cut out, my microphone turned off. So for a while here, there's no voice. So basically, just tightening the screw. It doesn't feel good. It feels way too tight, like way too tight. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the outer like screw holes are smaller on the new cartridge slot, but it feels way too tight. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Just kind of continuing to screw it in. Yeah. Eventually here I noticed that my microphone isn't on. Showing you the other screw that I'm going to use. I don't think I've noticed yet. Yeah, so basically just screwing it in. pretty uneventful, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. Just kind of tightening it. Again, these screws felt way too tight when I was screwing them in. I don't know if maybe it's user error or what, but it just didn't feel right. It felt like weird, like it felt like I was gonna break it, which frankly it shouldn't, you know. Shouldn't feel like you're breaking something when you're putting it together. But I mean I guess that's good. I mean I guess that means it fits together well, maybe. Hey, I'm back.
I don't know. But audio comes back.
So I guess it'll be a voiceover. I'm gonna keep a better eye on my microphone for now. But yeah, so that is not all the way back in there. So I'll probably have to voice over the part where my mic cut out, which isn't nice. I don't like that. I also don't like how tight this is. This right here is like really worrying to me. I feel like I might break it. Yeah. So it is still loose on that side, which is not good. Okay. Okay, so okay, there we go. Okay, and now that is on tight. Okay, so now it is clear. Now, when you open it, it's gonna be able to see the metal shielding there, or I guess the green. Okay, so I've been accidentally recording in 4K this entire time, which means my phone just ran out of storage. So let's quickly do this. So this is on. It's on good. I'm gonna do one of those magic YouTuber things where they snap and it's all together and it's gonna line up great. See, watch this. Okay, so we're back. It's in. Can't really tell, but I guess this is a good indicator that this isn't in. So now we have to insert our jumper pack, which kind of already looks like it's from Japan, but it's probably not. Again, secondhand N64. So yeah, put memory expansion cover back on. Jumper pack is actually I should probably. Jumper pack is in. So I'll put the expansion slot back in, which was never actually used in America. However, in Japan, there was the N64 disk drive. And with that, I've just showed you guys how to pretty much make your N64 able to play Japanese N64 games for like under $30. Not including the console itself, obviously. But yeah, now if you look inside, there isn't any tabs. So, 64 game, boom. I don't have a Japanese one to demonstrate, but I guess here's a good example. So, there's these tabs here. On Japanese N64 games, the tabs are supposed to go over here. And this is just a solid piece, which would block it from playing Japanese games. But now, there's no tabs at all, which allows it to play Japanese and American games, not European games, because they use a different refresh rate. I think it's like 50 hertz, I think. But with this, you can play Japanese N64 games on your American, or in my case, Canadian N64. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you like this. This is obviously a very different kind of video than what I normally make, but I don't know. Maybe it was good. I sure hope you guys liked it. If you did, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.